Welcome back to the Crooked Smile podcast brought to you by my community group. Today is a great day. It is a Who's Wearing the Pants episode, female edition. So we've brought in a specialist, basically a woman. A woman hasn't been on the podcast in a long time, and we thought it would be a good opportunity to get a fresh perspective on relationships and pants wearing.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure.
Is there such thing as an equitable pants wearing relationship?
I think there's definitely an equitable pants wearing relationship. I think a male can wear the pants just as much as a female can. And, two halves make a whole.
Is that like in different situations, either wears the pants, or do you think there's possibility for, in every situation, 50-50, everything's
Oh, I think different situations probably. That's what I would say. Everyone has their different
strengths.
Different strengths, different weaknesses.
Do you think over time it changes, or do you think it's always the same?
That's a good question. I guess like if you've been with someone for long enough as you grow and, everyone...
One person becomes more authoritarian.
Perhaps.
And more dominant.
Maybe.
And the other person becomes a bit more submissive in their
Everyone's
relationship.
got to be little spoon sometimes.
So true.
We've had a little chat about that.
I love Little Spoon.
Right.
You wouldn't have picked it. You wouldn't have thought about
Which is
it.
surprising.
Yeah, no.
And I won't go into it again because I did an analytical breakdown of the optimal Little Spoon to go to sleep.
Right.
So it's a very structured little spoon is what we're talking about here. So
Okay.
it's not
How
like
so?
he's just little spoon, like he's doing it for his own kind of,
Gain.
It's not just because, sometimes he wants to be comfortable. He does it.
But I still wear the pants.
He does
in my
it because it's like
relationship.
my back is cold, etc., etc. And it's like, Campbell, can't you just do something just for the hell of it sometimes? No, you're just like, no.
All right. Molly.
Campbell.
What are some key signs and tells in relationships for who's wearing the pants? Because we've talked about it before. There's uncontrollable variables like height, things you can't really control. But what are some tells to see, that person's wearing the pants in that relationship if you see a couple on the street?
Oh, just by looking at them or like
is it like a body language thing? Is it how they speak to each other?
Yeah, little thing. I guess something like my dad always does. I would say my mum and dad, my dad wears the pants in a relationship. He walks on the outside of the pavement. I think that's a bit of a power move.
To protect the road.
Yeah, to protect like from, if a car was to go off the road.
I was at a work dinner on Friday night and we were actually talking about this very topic. Because do you remember when our Dean of Learning sat us down in year 8 to tell us about it? No. And they would talk about how you need to have your lady on a certain side from chivalry days so you'd be able to sheath your sword to protect her.
That was for the ball. That wasn't year 8. That was for the ball, and we had to stand. But that's in that situation we stood on the non-road side because we had to be ready.
To unsheath
the chivalrous thing
swords.
to unsheath the sword with your right hand, just assuming that everyone was right-handed. So we actually walked, which was really weird for me because I kind of like
that everyone's right-handed.
I kind of like that if you're walking with someone, you walk on the road side. I think that's a nice, just kind of.
I reckon that's a bit of a power move. I reckon that would be a sign of someone wearing the pants.
I think it's a beautiful sacrificial, But why is it a power move?
I think it's just powerful, like you're the protector, the strong.
The protector, yeah.
The guy with the sword.
Is that toxic then?
I wouldn't say toxic.
Toxic
It's
just like
a good
nice,
powerful. Yeah, it's strong.
Okay. Yeah,
so we talked about it before in last episode of pants wearing. There's different percentages of what, say, a couple's breakdown is. So one, it could be like an 80-20, a 60-40. Do you think if it's like a 90-10, it becomes toxic?
As in, like,
one person has 90% of the relationship pant.
Depends on the other person.
Yeah, it's probably up to them and their relationship. But as a general rule of thumb, maybe potentially has the potential to become toxic. But I guess it depends on if they're happy with that in their relationship, then that's really great for them.
Well, I was thinking about it, and there's some common things that people look at and they think, that's like a deciding factor on who's wearing the pants. There's some common misconceptions, and I just wanted to clear the air with some of them. Misconceptions,
or just in general things that tells that you use to decide? Because last week we were talking about just from photos, right? We were talking about obviously the lean. We were talking about people grabbing, maybe like someone's grabbing
body language,
ass.
The eyes are the gateway to the soul. If you
as
can
in
really
like eye contact.
No, as in you can see their eyes. Like you can fake a smile in a photo, but you can't
People
fake
can look
the
scared
eyes.
Almost maybe if they're, in a photo and they're actually not. They're smart. They're not.
I think the
properly
eyes is
smiling with
probably
their
one of
eyes.
the biggest giveaways to tell who's got the power, because at the end of the day, this is not shallow. This is not looks. This is who makes the calls, who makes the shots.
Yeah, okay. So you reckon you can tell by the eyes, someone's eyes?
I think so. I think the eyes. And we've got some submissions.
Perfect.
that we can actually look at today.
I'm excited.
So we'll have
right.
these up on the screen.
There's a monitor here,
But
everybody. I wish
Cutting
you could
edge
see.
technology here at the Crooked Smile podcast. We've got 4 submissions. The first
Wow.
two actually listened to the advice we gave and have sent in 3 photos, so we can do a best of 3.
So we need to decide, just refresh my memory, we need to decide who's wearing the pants in the relationship
That is the
from
aim
the
of-
female perspective.
Oh, well, it's good to have a female perspective because
yeah.
I feel like guys sometimes can get a bit, how would you say it? Just like single-minded and
This is a full, like, this is like a third dimension sort of thing. So we'll see.
Perfect.
person 1. This is the first photo. So
this is hilarious.
First impression of this photo,
I definitely don't know this person.
lovely couple.
Lovely couple. Lovely
good to-
location.
In New Zealand?
It is in New
In New
Zealand. It is in
Zealand, New
Wanaka.
Zealand.
Well, I hope they really enjoyed their holiday.
No, they live there.
Oh,
Our audience is
Don't get-
international.
Don't
Wow.
give it away.
wow.
This might be, this is one of our bigger listeners as well. This is one of our
This is
most
one of
important
the
listeners.
OG fans,
Big
but this
fan?
is just talking about like our reach and like our popularity as a podcast. We have people watching everywhere.
International submission for who wears the pants.
So first impressions when I see this, lovely couple. It's always great to compliment the couple.
I think this is quite, like, just as a starting point, and Molly, we'll get to you next, but I think this is quite equitable just from looking here.
Yeah, I would say definitely not any more and not any greater proportion than like a 60-40. I would say very
But who's
pretty
the
easy.
60?
Just
that's what
by
we have to
looking at
talk
it.
about.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to. So just by looking at it, I would say the guy wears the pants just a little bit more. Just like a fraction more. Not
Oh yeah.
like I wouldn't say a whole lot more.
According to straight line theory. You know straight line theory?
Just refresh my
jog
memory.
memory.
Jog my memory
Yeah,
of
you
straight
are.
line.
Well, the
theory.
straight line theory is like the best example is probably the Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith thing when they're standing. Usually, Will Smith's like leaning in, sort of thing, and it's kind of like someone broke it down as like most pictures of couples that have broken up, the person that got broken up with or like
Is the one that's
cheated
always
on,
leaning in on the
cheated.
photo.
Yeah.
So
Right.
whoever's straighter is wearing
Yeah.
the pants.
Yeah.
That's a
Right,
good
okay.
tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So she's got a big head lean going on there.
Does.
That's 30 degrees, maybe.
But his body's
Less?
more of a lean.
He must have felt very confident on this day. He looks very happy and confident. Maybe he set up the date idea and he's just happy that how it's.
So we're
worked
gonna
out.
give round 1 to him in this best of 3.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's fine margins and also it's not super zoomed in the photo. So
How'd you know it was
can't
New
really tell the
Zealand?
face.
It just looks like New Zealand. I didn't know it was
It's not
Wanaka.
Australia.
Yeah. And I just knew your audience is really,
Yeah.
yeah.
International. Thank
Yeah.
you. Whoa. Yeah, no, he's
Right.
lost it here.
Yeah.
He's.
Straight line theory.
This seems to. Yeah,
But we can't just go off straight line theory.
No, but this also seems like deliberate. Like it seems like he's sent this in as to make it like a.
Well, she's clearly got her hand on his ass, whereas he's got the waist arm.
Yeah, he looks quite. He looks quite disturbed by something there. I don't know what. But no.
Or maybe it's like, do a silly one.
Yeah, that's what I reckon. I think they've set this up for this podcast deliberately.
Yeah. Yeah, to throw us off.
But why is he leaning away?
Because she's holding his ass. One of the biggest things in these photos is that when you can't see one of the partner's hands, it's most likely because it is on the bum of the other
Which is
partner.
an ultimate power move.
Yeah, I
It's
was
an
gonna say
ultimate
that's
power
Which is
powerful.
an ultimate power move.
And
So points to her.
And like, is it a squeeze or is it just a? I don't know.
This is a great. Well, we don't
great-
know.
it's a great
How do we
question.
know?
It's a
Yeah.
great
But like,
question.
we
How do
don't
we
know.
know?
It's kind of Schrodinger's cat, Jesus.
all right, but let's look at the eyes.
His have got a bit to say.
Yeah, no. This is
This is kind of like a get me out of here eyes, whereas she's kind of like
she's almost.
she's on a like slay sort of
Like a blink twice if you
Don't
need
ever say
help
that
sort of
again.
thing.
That's just
Yeah,
not a
don't-
word.
Slay queen
That's just
sort
not a
of-
word that
No.
you should ever say. I
what's
reckon.
the thing?
You
Girl,
in particular.
girl boss. She's looking like a girl boss in this photo.
No, I reckon seems like she would be a girl boss, but I feel like this photo isn't maybe giving girl boss.
So what is girl boss? What is giving girl boss?
Oh, just like extremely powerful. Like
Yeah.
like not overconfident, but almost overconfident.
Like a chick in a suit?
Yeah. Like
That's
a
girl
pantsuit.
boss?
Pantsuit, powerful girl boss.
Pantsuit.
Like wide stance, powerful.
Man spreading.
Maybe. That would be a girl boss move.
So don't just go throwing around girl boss.
Yeah,
like,
you
know
don't
what I mean.
Come on.
if you use it too much,
Gaslight,
it loses
gatekeep,
its
girl
weight.
boss.
Yeah, it loses its weight if you use
Yeah,
it too much.
yeah.
Treat him mean, keep him keen.
No, that's got
quite,
nothing to
yeah.
do with that. What we just said.
The gaslight.
Oh,
Gatekeep
gaslight,
girl
gatekeep,
boss.
girl boss.
Treat him mean, keep him keen.
I was just saying that just because.
That was a trend. I
Guess-
remember hearing that before.
Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss.
All right. So
So that's
are we
1-1.
saying it's 1-1?
1-1,
Yeah.
100%.
So the
1-1.
third photo is going to be a decider.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is.
yeah,
All right. Well, the third
okay.
photo is probably the best close-up photo with the most to break down.
Oh dear. Oh, great. A lovely couple.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
it's
just
so
got to
lovely
preface
Very
by
happy.
saying
The
lovely
brands.
couple again.
And the brands. They got the
Calvin
Hilfiger and the
Klein.
Calvin Klein.
They look very happy.
Wow. Oh, wow. This is really difficult.
First impressions?
They both seem really. This is an eyes one.
Mm.
This is an eyes one.
I don't know. Look at the body language of his hand. What's he doing with his
Oh,
right hand?
hover
He's,
hand.
it's a
Is he
bit
just
awkward.
resting it on
Hover
the?
hand.
No, it's the hover. It's not resting. It's hovering.
No, but he is resting it
How
on
do you
the.
know it's
no,
not
he's resting
on the
on
console?
Yeah, he's resting it on the center
And
console.
he's not in the driver's seat.
Oh, how-
That's a
do you know
good
that?
pickup.
Do you know
Yeah,
that?
New Zealand cars' wheels are on the right.
Same as ours.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's a great pickup.
It's a great pickup.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think
it's like
you're
you've
spot
seen
on.
these photos
But
before.
I just want to preface this by saying, lovely couple. This is a
We've-
lovely
we've-
couple.
yeah,
These are
yeah,
some
yeah.
great, wholesome photos.
I think he's really like. I'd say he's smiling with his eyes.
He looks very happy.
He looks very happy. Maybe he's just kind of like.
He looks like he's got more hostage eyes going on though than she does, I would say.
No, I don't think so.
He did more so in the second picture, I think. Hostage eyes.
Yeah,
No,
I don't reckon that.
That was just
picture
because she was
gives-
grabbing his bum.
I think he's he's got a very natural smile going. In
But he's
This
not
is-
even
this is my
looking at the
opinion.
camera directly.
But maybe it's a sign of a bigger.
He's kind
thing.
of
It's
looking
like,
off. She's looking at the camera.
Does he require her to be happy though? Because that could be
That's a good tell of who's wearing the
that
pants.
could be.
I reckon it's vice versa. I reckon she requires him to be happy.
Oh,
That's why he's smiling.
this is getting into this is getting into maybe we should
But
talk
Like the
about
double-
Once
Wait,
again,
yeah.
they're lovely couple.
Lovely
Lovely
couple.
couple.
They look very happy.
Sorry, I should.
So are we gonna give it to him? Is he wearing the pants?
I think we have to vote between us.
This could be like a 51-49.
I think
Yeah.
she's wearing the pants.
I think she is as well.
She is.
She.
I think he's wearing the pants.
so by majority rules, 2-1 for
2v1.
this one, 2v1.
But I just got to back my boy in. So I'm going to say he's wearing the pants on this one.
So knowing that this person, do you know who actually wears the pants? Can you get some validation on?
I'll give a bit of context to these photos. So when I was talking to him about getting these photos, he didn't have any of these photos on his phone. All of these photos were on her phone. He didn't have any couples photos on his phone.
Not
of
a
them.
single
She
one.
just had them all on her phone.
Yeah, but guys,
So he had to ask her to send them to him.
yeah, but guys are notoriously bad for not taking photos. And I don't know so much in a couple situation, but just in general, guys are bad taking. I don't know. What do you think?
No,
I think.
Sorry,
Unlucky.
Robbie.
Sorry,
but as you
Robbie.
say, slim margins.
Slim margins. Slim
49,
pages.
It
51.
just looks like such a happy couple.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into number 2.
All right. Oh, this is good. Well done. Wow, what a great photo.
What a great
another
couple.
person,
Another lovely couple.
another couple that we know. So we can kind of comment on.
I have
Well-
met this couple. I can confirm.
But we have to be objective though. Like we have to be like we're looking at this couple for the first time.
I don't know any of these people.
Well, there you
so
go.
that's
So
perfect.
I think you should have the deciding vote on
First impressions, she's definitely on the lean with this guy.
this guy.
But I think
well
her
dressed.
eyes. Look at her eyes. Powerful.
Powerful.
Oh, you think her eyes are powerful?
I think so. More so
I
than
think
his.
so.
So we're going to go
I think
her.
she's like open body language, very confident.
Is she having a beer?
Or is it a cruiser?
Cruiser.
That's pretty powerful. Okay, if she's having a beer, that's like
If he was having a cruiser, she would automatically be wearing the pants.
yeah.
Yeah.
And she was having a beer. What is he drinking over there? I can't say. Is that his jacket there on the table as well? Wow,
Double denim?
what a fashionable couple.
White denim
we've
with blue
here.
denim?
Yeah. Whoa.
But both of her hands are to her while his hands are around her.
What does that say?
That says that he's the needy one.
Yeah.
In this,
Yeah, that's
in
a-
this,
that's a
in
good
this
point.
particular photo, not
But
in general.
what's she going to do?
Lovely couple.
She's not going to
lovely
wrap her
couple.
arms. She's not going to wrap her arms around backwards to hold
Like
them.
her
if you're-
right arm is on his leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's his right hand pointer finger doing?
Oh, it's a little. It's like a little yeah. Oh, it's quite affectionate. Quite affectionate. I need to tone down the affection for these photos.
I'm
We want
going
them
to
to hit
agree.
the internet.
I think
We
I'm
don't
going
want
to
to-
agree. She is wearing the pants in this
Yeah.
photo.
I think so.
And for our
She's a
audio,
little spoon in this photo.
is she?
Well, yeah. I mean,
He's kind of pulling her in.
but that's
He
what I'm
needs
saying.
her.
But like, little spoon can't like wrap around backwards. I reckon like she, you know.
No,
Yeah,
that's valid.
It's
yeah.
valid. Yeah.
No, valid.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to have to agree with this one. I think she is wearing the pants in this photo.
Cam Can we see the next photo?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Happy birthday.
Some
Have you-
dynamic
Is this from the
photos.
same night? Did they just go to a party on the weekend and take a whole bunch of photos?
Oh, she's wearing the same dress.
Is it her birthday?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Well, now we know the age of one of the people.
Well, I think when someone, like, they're obviously singing happy birthday to her in this photo, it's never, like, it's always awkward when someone sings happy birthday to you.
True.
So I think we have to take that into account.
But the lean, and he's more just about to eat her ear, like.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
No, I think it's a very good point about she's getting sung happy birthday, so she's kind of like.
But is she
Yeah.
getting
what the
sung
fuck do I
happy
do?
birthday? Or is it
I
about to
think
start?
so.
What do you do when
don't
you light the candles?
Just for
Yeah.
shits and gigs. Yeah, look, but I mean, he's providing the pillar of strength in this photo. So
I'm going to have
it's
to
good.
agree with
Yeah.
Gianni. I think
Yeah.
it's
I
1-1.
think we're all-
No,
It's
that's
another
fair.
1-1.
There's another one. This is good. This is good. This is why you get a variety of photos, because you can so easily jump to a conclusion that's false just from one photo. People
so
have their
right.
days. People have their strong days. People have their weaker days.
You're so right.
You know. Oh, this makes it difficult. Both
Really
wearing
good variety of photos, but tough photos, I've got to say.
fashion. And once
Fashionable
again, fashionable couple. And where are they? Some fucking rooftop bar or something like that. Where are they?
Yeah, it looks very nice.
It looks like they've prepared these photos just to send to you for this. They're dressed up in their best.
They're all staged.
So what, he's drinking White Claws.
White Claws, yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
And is that a cider between the
But
White Claws?
Yeah.
Look how she's like,
And 196.
the eyes, you can't see the eyes here, which sucks, but she's on the move. She's getting away from him,
Yeah.
and he's already turning
He's kind of
as
looking
she's
at her
getting
back.
away to get her back. Exactly.
No, he's looking at her back.
He's just
Or the
staring
back of her neck.
Staring at the back of her head.
It'd be handy if it was like a live photo,
Yeah.
like to just see the 3 seconds of movement.
Yeah, you should be able to hold it down.
Yeah,
True.
Maybe we should get some
true.
video submissions if you're watching this.
maybe for next
Whoa.
week.
If you're an audio listener on this episode, I'm really
really
sorry.
sorry.
You should
This
just
is
do
not-
visual. Just switch to visual. This is not an audio listener.
Although I think it could be pretty funny if you're just listening to audio, just hearing us talk absolute baloney about
Photos.
things that they can't see.
If you're an audio listener, go to the visual. There are photos of these lovely, lovely couples up on the screen.
Also, if you really disagree with anything we're saying, please let it be known. Like, come after us at the comments. I
yeah,
think.
comment. We love people that comment.
And
if
if you're
so many
part of
people
the
that
couple,
watch our videos
and if you-
and
yeah,
like and comment,
exactly.
them,
But this
such
is
a great fan base.
This is conversation starting sort of stuff. If someone says something ridiculous, like we've been saying today, not you, Molly, us, like what we're saying today.
no, you, Molly.
No,
as well.
you, Molly. Call us out. And especially if you're in these couples and you disagree with the verdict, I think you deserve a right to call us out.
So true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go that she's wearing the pants in this relationship.
I think you're right with like the getting away.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a good pickup.
So she wins.
Consensus.
She's
yeah.
wearing the. But, okay,
Consensus.
now we got to do the split. What do we think of the split? Are we thinking 75-25,
Wow.
60-40?
More than the last couple, I reckon.
I'm gonna go 75-25.
Oh,
It's big.
65-35 for me.
Yeah.
For mine.
Yeah, I reckon around that mark.
Well, thank you very much, this lovely
Thank you.
couple, for sending in these
Well
photos.
done. We should bring them on for a fashion episode.
We should
Really
do it
very-
from the rooftop.
Yeah, from the rooftop.
Do you want to come?
I'll be.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I don't know.
Ouch. All right, next couple.
I'll be there.
Oh no, I think I know what's coming up here. Oh, for
Only
God's
one.
sake. No, I forgot. What's wrong.
So we have our
Jen!
first thruple submission here on the Crooked
Awesome.
Smile podcast, and I'm not gonna lie, there is a lot of leaning on the outside and a pillar of strength on the inside.
Shout out to Jen Rigg. She's awesome.
Shout out to Jen Rigg.
Yeah, she's great.
We
Human.
Shout
probably
out-
shouldn't fully name her, but
Shout out to that hunky, beautiful, big, strong boy in the middle.
oh lord,
What's on your head, may I ask?
it's a safari suit. It's my dad's safari suit. He bought it for a party
Right.
for someone's 50th ages ago, and I've used it at 3 or more, probably 21st. So the party here was obviously Barbie themed.
Obviously.
I went as Safari Ken. I don't know if that kind of
Oh,
because I
okay.
feel like not enough people like got around the Ken idea that Ken can be, you know, any sort of.
Ken.
So
Yeah.
I was Safari Ken in this situation, and I wore a cravat because I feel like that was what Safari Ken would wear.
And you're drinking a beer in this photo?
And I'm drinking a beer in this photo. It's probably not a great photo to get out into the World Wide Web. But, you know.
It's probably on the
to your
socials.
entire audience.
no, it's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
But
Mm.
I pick up here, if you can see the mouse on the screen, this person's looking over. Like, they're jealous of you. That's just what I'm going to say right here. This person right here. I don't know who this person is. I'm sure you might know who this person is. I think I know who this person is. Molly has no idea what's going on
I
right
can't
now.
believe you just.
But this person is looking over in pure jealousy. I'm just going to put that out there. Do you know who that is?
No.
This one?
Why would they be jealous?
Well, they're clearly looking and they can see that you've got two fine ladies in your arms.
One in either arm.
But
I
think,
knew someone sent this in. I didn't know. Not this photo. I knew someone sent something in.
Molly, you've been very quiet on this one.
Yeah, well, I think you want the answer to be that Gianni's wearing the pants. Is that correct? That's what you think,
I just
that's what
say
you believe?
how I see it.
I was wearing
I've got no
pants.
bias.
It's a tricky dynamic with three.
Yeah.
There's
I think-
only two legs in pants.
Well, I've got to say, out of the three people in this photo, only one of them is actually wearing pants.
Yeah, but that's literal when you
Yeah.
talk about,
But-
you know.
But that was a
Figuratively.
common misconception that we didn't get to before.
Yeah, I,
can't-
think the dynamic of three has rattled me a bit, if I'm being honest.
She
I think-
rattled?
Yeah,
She's only studied.
I'm a
twos.
bit thrown by this. I think, I've only studied twos. I think knowing the fact that it's Jen's birthday, that's quite powerful. Like, happy birthday, Jen. I think it would either be out of Jen or Gianni. That would be my vote. Sorry to the other girl. She looks beautiful.
Lovely.
I don't want to
Let's
just keep
say,
dropping names, but Saskia is also another very good friend of mine.
Saskia looks beautiful.
Let's just say lovely thruple. Lovely thruple.
I think Jen's just like Jen is in front. That's why I would in front, and the open body language and
Which is very Jen.
very Jen. Exactly.
'Cause
Yeah.
this is why we love Jen, you know.
Yeah.
Just exuberant energy.
Exactly
You
right.
know? And you can tell from this photo.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
So who are you going to go?
I'm gonna go for Jen, I think.
Really?
Yeah. In front,
Is
foreground.
that a bias though?
I don't
To
think so.
what? A bias to
No, based purely on the fact that she's in the foreground of the photo and
She's made her way to the front of the photo.
Exactly.
She wants, she
Yeah.
Kind of,
wants
even
to
though
be-
you're the center of the photo, she kind of is the center of the photo in
Exactly.
this
Yeah,
photo.
yeah. And it's her
Exactly.
birthday.
You've been outdone, bro.
yeah.
Well, you said me.
Yeah,
Molly
I
said
did.
Jen, and I'm impartial. I can't comment because I'm involved.
Yeah. So it's and we only have one photo.
I mean, they have one photo.
Or do you have any more photos of the three of you?
No. I think this is probably a rare occurrence of us three getting a photo together.
Bit of homework, man. For
Bit
next
of
time.
homework for next time. So let's leave that one. We can ask the
We'll put a poll.
We can ask the
we'll do
audience.
a poll
God.
and
Yeah.
we'll get
This is- might have
we'll
made me a
get the
bad idea.
Instagram
Yeah.
to vote in
No, I
on
like
who
it.
wears it.
And make sure we put, is it Saskia, the other girl? Make sure
Yeah.
we put her as an option.
Yes, of course.
No,
of
we
course.
we won't even put her in
No,
an option.
Saskia's
Just to
Yeah,
show
totally
you.
an
exactly.
option.
Yeah.
She was threatening to pour that glass on me. What about that? That's outside context.
Good
She
thing
was
you
like,
were wearing your hat.
Yeah, I
to
was going to say, she's like, protect me. I was just like,
That
you
seems
know,
like a girl boss.
she was like, if you don't get in this photo, I'm going to pour this glass on you. So now, with that context, who do you think's wearing the pants?
not her. So we don't even put
You
her
look
in
like
an
you could pour your beer on Jen, though.
I was
drop of a
I'm
hat.
just about to. Yeah, for taking the limelight all the time, Jen.
On her own birthday.
On her own birthday.
I've got to say, you're really well dressed in this
yeah,
photo.
I really do like that.
Is that a
outfit.
tie?
I'm pretty. It's a cravat. I just said it was a cravat.
Yeah.
How
Oh,
dare
was it?
you?
Safari
How dare
Ken.
you? We've got some very well dressed people on this segment today. People are really dressing up.
All right, we've got one more photo that was sent through.
Oh, is this a bit controversial?
Who do we think is wearing the pants in
No,
this
you
photo?
you had to go.
I
and
didn't
do it,
send
hey.
this in. Someone sent this
You
in.
had to go and do it.
Mm.
I'm going to go the guy on the right. Don't know who either of these people are, but lovely couple.
Yeah, lovely
couple.
couple.
No, it's not. Thank you,
Yeah,
Insider
troubling.
Fandom, for sending this one in 2 days ago.
No, we had an audience member send this in.
Really?
They wanted us to
I thought
break
it
it
was
down.
you.
No, an audience member sent this in.
Right.
I don't prepare them.
No comment. I think the people know.
Although if we're doing an eye test, he looks pretty
Lean
confident.
test and, you know,
He's
little
passing
head
all
tilt.
the tests. He's straight. He's got like a good expression. His
The
body
hand
language is
over
good.
the shoulder?
Whereas the other one's got the hand over, is looking away, looks a bit
Lean.
uneased, eyes even at
Maybe
aren't
feels a bit
even at the
heavy.
camera.
Any comments on the people in the back? Any jealousy there, do you reckon?
If you
There's
zoom
this person there.
really,
Yeah,
really
yeah,
close
yeah, okay.
in here, this
you
person.
didn't tell me you could zoom. Oh, fuck.
Oh, do you want to go back? to
No.
the other ones?
We don't have to.
If you zoom in at this person is clearly trying to get in the shot.
Clearly.
But they regret that.
Yeah.
Are you going to say he's wearing the pants in this photo?
Yep.
No comment.
Case closed.
Awesome.
Well, ongoing.
Well,
the case.
those were the submissions sent in for this episode. And Was there anything you wanted to add just from
Any takeaways?
any takeaways? Because before we kind of berated you with questions about how it all works, but now that you've actually been through the cycle and you're out on the other side, any revelations you've had through this process?
No, I think you're very well informed with your theories that you have, and I think most of them can be put to the test and put to work and prove a
How
point.
so?
Or just, it was insightful to learn about the eyes and the straight line and all the little.
Do you think now you would take that with you when you're in
Yeah,
the streets?
definitely. Yeah, without a doubt.
Do you like to analyse couples?
Not often, no.
In a social
No.
setting?
Yeah, no, not often, but maybe
no.
a new hobby. Who knows?
Well, now you've done this, it's
People
it's gonna
watching
be
is
like,
good fun. So
yeah.
yeah,
People watching is good fun. And now you're aware of it, you're going to be looking for these
yeah,
things.
way
so
more educated.
unintentionally. You're
Yeah.
Favorite place to people watch?
Oh, I quite like the beach.
You like watching people?
No, okay. Yeah, or like a cafe. Like I used to work
Yeah.
in hospitality, and it was like interesting to see how people interact with like the servers and stuff. I think that says a lot about people.
Do you see when someone's being rude and the other partner's
Yeah.
getting the ick of their partner being rude?
Yeah.
Surely that would give you.
Were they ever rude to you?
Not really to me. Well, some people, you're always going to get rude people, I guess. But
Surely that would be one of the largest. Oh well, I guess when you get older as couples, like you kind of
You
get
have to be
desensitized
nice to
and
waiters. You
grumpier.
always have to be nice
yeah.
to hospitality.
Exactly,
it's a
yeah.
big thing.
I don't get, and I only started working in hospitality like a year ago, and now I could not that I was any, not that I was
he
rude
flips
before.
burgers.
I was flips.
I used to work in a burger shop as well.
Which one?
V-Burger?
Oh, great!
Yeah.
Great burgers.
Yeah,
Just a few
closed down.
independent burger chains
Yeah,
trying to battle
just-
against
exactly. Yeah.
grilled.
Yeah, well, flip side one, V-Burger closed down.
I forgot to say at the start of the video, but I just want to thank JMO and Dylan for giving us the inspiration from Who's Punching.
Yes,
I just wanted to preface that because
pseudo.
I saw their Instagram account viewed our story last night of asking
Really?
for submissions for Who's Punching. And every episode we say thanks to them for the inspiration. But in case they're watching this, which they're probably not,
Please don't come after
never know.
us.
we just
Maybe they are.
wanted to say first and foremost, we're not claiming this is an original idea. It's
Well, the concept behind it is
original, but
Original,
the
but
inspiration of the format
getting
and how it
people sent it in,
works
yeah,
is all from them. So we just want to
Just
say
so we
thank
clear
you.
that up.
Thank you to JMO and Dylan for the base idea.
Molly's a lawyer.
Disclaimer, so true. A lot of assumptions though. I think a lot of it is also based on assumption.
So
Well, that's
much assumption.
To be fair, the world is speculation. That's
It
all the
is.
world is.
Sounds like some sort of
very
Earth is
philosophical.
flat sort of theory.
Yeah.
The Earth is assumptions. But yeah, no, but we could be getting things very wrong.
Well,
And
after
we want to
doing that,
we want to be held accountable for that. So if anyone wants to comment, hit us up directly on our Instagrams if you really want
after
to.
seeing those, do you still think there's such thing as an equitable pants wearing situation?
I still think there is. Like the first couple when we said it was 49.51, I would say that's equitable.
I think we need to search for the photo. Yeah, that's the closest we've been
Yeah.
obviously so far.
But there's always behind the scenes, and we can only get so much context from
Exactly.
the photos.
I
That's
think-
why activities would be awesome.
Yeah. Or even live photos. I think a
Live
few
photos.
seconds of movement.
And the body language really
Yeah, you can.
pops out.
Yeah.
It's massive. I sometimes hate when people take live photos and you look like because you're getting ready to take a photo and then you take the photo, but then the live photo captures people like getting ready to take the photo. And
Yeah,
kinda
but you
look
can like adjust it. I
Yeah,
always
yeah,
take
yeah,
live
yeah,
photos.
yeah.
Only live
Yeah.
photos.
Well, I just want to say thanks very much for coming on. Really appreciate your
Thank you,
time.
mate.
And it was awesome to have a female's perspective on relationships and pants wearing.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
If you get lost, I press the rewind so you don't see now. I know I can tell that you a winner. I'm making key lime cause I was living in the backseat till you begged me. All my niggas never playing games like we Backstreet. When she's talking, feel like poetry in motion, and I feel like I'm chosen. When she look at me, I'm getting lost up in that ocean. Everywhere in motion, they ain't got a notion. I wanna tell the world.